What's up, guys? I'm Coach RAC. Today from the outfield, we're going to be talking trick plays and banana ball field.
We welcome in Robert Anthony Cruz jogging out to left field. RAC, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
We certainly cannot complain up here, my friend. No, it's the second straight full capacity crowd in Columbus, Ohio. These folks are pretty fired up for banana ball.
As they should be.
What's been your experience so far here in the Buckeye State?
You know what? Dalton and I just did a little stadium review before the game, and this is ranking very high up there on stadiums. So far, the crowd's been awesome. They've been really getting into it. I love the feel of the stadium. Everyone feels nice and close. We got the cool city in the backdrop. I'm really loving it.
How many stadium rankings and stadium reviews have you guys done on tour so far?
So far, we've done 2, but likely plan on doing it from here on out.
All right, it's going to be 2, 3, and 4 for the Party Animals here in the top of the 6th inning, as the Banana Band has made their way up to the balcony of one of the monster buildings out beyond right field. 1-1 count on Acuff. 2 for 3, a double and a 3-run home run. Now, RAC, affectionately, out in the world where you have become unbelievably social media famous, you are Coach RAC, and now you're a professional banana ball player. We'd love if you could give us some teaching on your approach out in left field when it comes to being a banana ball outfielder.
Absolutely. Well, I would say up to this point I've learned it's all about anticipation. You have to anticipate the ball and anticipate what trick play you'll make. So here you see Hosley coming in. No chance for a trick play there, but Ziegler does it.
There's always a chance for Alex Ziegler.
So I guarantee Alex Ziegler on that was premeditating that. Hey, if there's a ground ball to one of these infielders, I'm going to rip a behind the back catch if I get the chance. You got to anticipate. That's kind of the first thing that I've seen.
We've seen you pull off a couple behind the back trick plays yourself out in left field. How difficult is that, not just on a fly ball, but on a laser beam across the diamond?
On a liner, like a throw from an infielder like that is very difficult. I tried in just catch play sometimes. It's extremely difficult. I don't know how he does it on such a regular basis.
Now, RAC, do you have different trick plays that you utilize based on whether a ball is coming to your left versus your right side?
Yes, that's a great question. Yes, any ball ranging to my left, I feel very comfortable going between the legs like that with the right leg up. I don't even know if I've done that in the game yet, but in practice, that's felt most comfortable. The ball that's slightly ranging to my right, that's where obviously a little behind the back catch feels the best. Those are kind of the 2 go-tos. And then obviously if I get a ball that hangs up in the air or even maybe a liner, that's where I'm thinking backflip catch all the way.
Rack flip.
Rack flip, that's right. Trademark.
Payoff pitch, trademark. Laser beam, leaping grab, Reese Alexiadis. And a couple quick outs here for Lewis. We saw Reese pull off the pop and fall asleep trick play last night on a similarly scolded ball. How amazed were you when you saw that? Because I thought when it comes to trick play ability, that ball had just about 0%.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. When adrenaline takes over, it's a lot easier to just send it. Obviously, that's still going to happen on occasion.
Yeah, that was another incredibly high level of degree of difficulty there for DR. On a frozen rope to him, he tried to climb the ladder and go behind the back midair.
But I love that he went for it with confidence. That's another thing I've noticed is you have to go into it with confidence. If you don't, you won't even try to do the trick play. Like, I have to hype myself up before the pitch is even coming in there, telling myself, okay, the ball's hit to me, I will send a backflip catch, I will send a trick play if it's hit to me. You gotta have it, you gotta anticipate, and you gotta go into it with confidence, because if you lack confidence at all, you will get exposed very quickly.
And RAC, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a lot easier to try for those trick plays, especially when there are 2 outs and nobody's on base.
Yeah, you get a couple base runners in there in a close game. That's where the pressure really is on.
Pickoff attempt. Bronson Ballholm, the designated runner for the Party Animals, is back safely with some hip gyrations to boot.
I think it's another thing that I've studied a little bit is watching Ryan Cox over his shortstop. something I've seen him do a really good job of is having banana ball feel, where if there's a, nobody on, nobody out, ground ball hit to him, he'll rip a little behind the back, bounce pass through the legs, something crazy, something very difficult. You see him with runners in scoring position, a difficult situation. He'll still rip a trick play, but he'll go for one of the ones that's a little bit easier for him, maybe just between the legs. So having banana ball feel is a big one, and oh my gosh, that's crushed.
Jake Skoll sends a missile out to right. Home run number 5 on the tour for number 1 on the Party Animals. And it's a 2 spot with 2 outs here in the 6th.
And that's why you can't fall behind in the count if you're Cowboy Kyle. The 3-1 pitch, you essentially have to try and throw a strike. You'd rather not give up the ball for a sprint and gift the Party Animals a run. Instead, left that one just over the heart of the plate, and it was one that Jake Skoll did not miss. And fun fact, Adam Byron did say Jake Skoll was in for a pretty big game tonight, now with a double and a 2-run homer. And it was Lyro actually this morning who was working with Jake Skoll on the field, making a couple minor swing adjustments.
Aiding the enemy. How do you feel about that, RAC?
Betrayal is the word that comes to mind.
Yeah, I think Cowboy Kyle agrees. The good news for Kyle, that's a pair of unearned runs, because with 2 outs, the trick play missed is what extended the inning. But these pesky Party Animals have pushed at least a run across in all 6 innings now tonight. As Jordan Hussein pops it behind the dish, Leroy will end the inning, and the damage limited to just 2 runs. Robert Anthony Cruz, we cannot thank you enough for your insight. It is an honor to get to hear one of the masters of Banana Land spill his secrets.
Thanks, guys. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, RAC.
Good luck the rest of the way, buddy.
Appreciate it, brother.
If you like that video, you can check out more right here.
And if you want to watch a full game, click over here.
And if you like all this stuff, like and subscribe.
But the full game is still over here.
Correct, but we've got more videos right up here.
I mean, the full game's pretty cool over here.
See you later!